We're here at the World of Wonders with Red Stuart, the human blockhead.
Sword swallower.
Sword swallower.
Pincushion.
And pincushion.
Yeah.
Now, where are you from?
I'm originally from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. And you've been doing this for how long?
This is my 43rd year.
43 years. And you on the road all year long?
Most of the time, I come down here from Philadelphia to play the state fair. And then after here, I go back home. And then I go to Atlantic City for International Sword Swallowers Day. And sword swallowers from all over the world. We go to Ripley's, believe it or not, museums, and we're doing sword swallowing from all the 46 some odd sword swallowers from around the world will be swallowing swords. And then I won't be doing anything till like the middle of June in New Jersey, then New York, and then we go starting our fair season, the Ohio State Fair. We normally come back around Halloween is our last spot. We either in Pensacola or Dothan, Alabama.
How did you get started doing this?
In 1967, they just started what's called the GED. And I got the GED, demanded to take the test and got it. And left Philadelphia and hitchhiked down to the Deep South. And this is during the Mardi Gras season in February. And I was working on the rides, the carnival rides, and they were going to let me go after Mardi Gras. And a gypsy that had a what we call a 5-in-1. This is a 10-in-1. There's over 10 acts for one price. She did everything on the inside by herself. And she walked up to me during a gypsy wedding, which is a feast that lasts for days. Says, "Red, how would you like to learn how to swallow swords, eat fire, drive nails in your head, stick pins in your body, dance in fire and hot coals,
eat swords,
yeah,
stick nails in your head,
yeah, eat glass," but I don't eat glass anymore for obvious reasons. I only got one tooth in my head, but I am pushing 60. But I am between me and Pete, our dwarf here, we are the two oldest sideshow performers that are still performing. You know, this being the last sideshow, I mean, I went full circle in the carnival industry. I started in the sideshow, got in the rides, got into the games, got in the maintenance and general management. Now I'm getting too old where I can't do a lot of the heavy lifting anymore. So I knew I could still do these acts, which I do in nightclub entertainments, tattoo conventions and stuff, all over the States and Canada. And these people, the proprietors of the sideshow, I've known them for years. We used to deal in business. I build and design props for them and sell them reptiles, and, you know, and stuff like that. So, well, it's the last one, so.
So in 43 years in doing this, you must have seen it all.
Well, probably. I mean, there's always something new to see just about every day, or something different. The sideshow industry, or at least the working acts, which I do all of them, and I taught some of the kids here, as well as kids that I've worked for, Ward and Chris, through the years. I taught them how to swallow swords and do fire, or do the bed of nails, or the blockhead, or whatever through the years. But that's about it. I mean, I've taught more people the art of sword swallowing than any other person in recorded history. I've taught 25.
Would you say it's easy to learn?
Well, it is easy only if the person really wants to learn.
They have to want to do it.
They have to want to do it. Then it becomes easy.
For those of you who have not seen the World of Wonders,
Yeah.
Red takes a nail,
Yeah.
a 10-penny nail.
No.
No?
200 penny bar nail.
200 penny bar nail.
5.5 inches in length, 1/4 inch in diameter, and I drive it into the central sinus tract.
And he sticks it in his nose.
Right.
And then he hammers it in.
All the way back.
All the way back. Now, what our readers wanted to know is, have you ever sneezed with that nail in there?
Any person that would, they would drop off the stage dead.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. The softest part of the skull is directly in front of the pituitary gland. It is also the place where the Egyptian priests used to remove the brain of Pharaoh or any person. They would stake a little sharp object go into the central sinus tract, and they would just go tap, tap, tap with their hand, or, you know, just hit it with their hand or a hammer or whatever, a little mallet or ball, and break the skull. Then they would take that object and they would slush out around the brain or whatever, making it into like a nice gooey little mess. And after several days of being in the salts that they set them in to desiccate the body, get the fluids out, then they turn it on their stomach, and the brain would just pour out like Jello.
That's disgusting.
I know. That's how they did it. That's how they did it. But that is exactly where the nail goes.
I see.
But when any item or object is placed in the central sinus tract, the eyes water, the nose runs.
Right.
You have this urge to sneeze. Now, when I do it, I have the mental control over the bodily functions that does that. My eyes don't water. My nose doesn't run. And I don't have this incessant urge to sneeze. I can sit there with a screwdriver or nail inside of my head for hours and hours and hours. If I was lay my head down or whatever, the nail would probably just slide right out.